Quad 6.6. Alright, so let's start out with exactly what matters, how things fly. So this is the TuneRC board. This is the new F405, and I am showing you first flights with it built up on the TuneRC 3-inch carbon fiber, which is cut in 3mm, and with their 1104, I think they're at 36,000 kV. And I'm flying this on 4S. It's a small 4S, yellow label 380s, which are same size as the pink label 300s. It is really, really windy out, so unfortunately it's going to be a little bit, you're going to see some of the bumps in that, but I did put a tune on this and it tuned up pretty good. You can see it's pretty tight. Prop wash on it, pretty good, not too bad. And it's kind of interesting. So with the props, I put on the Jumpcan 3016s, which kind of tame it down. This is a heavy quad. This thing is like all up weight 97 grams. And even though it's 4S, I would say the punch out's good, but not like, not Captain Insano. And the quad is big enough to throw, but you gotta stay in the throttle a little ways to get it up over. So, it's kind of an interesting quad because it's real big and heavy, but it actually flies probably a little smaller than some of the little more higher power to weight ratio quads. So this one has these 1104 motors, and they handle the props, but I don't think they, with the KV that it's at, it doesn't really rip a hole in the sky. So it's nice, but it's not insane. The good part about that, though, I'm starting to get some fog in my lens. Hang on, let me clear off my lens here for a second, because I'm flying with one eye currently. Okay. So the nice part about this being, kind of like not totally off the charts powerful, is that it's actually, for a big quad, pretty easy to fly in the tight stuff. And I haven't really flown this quad. Uh-oh, got it hung up. So of course, quad trying to prove me wrong there. But what I was saying is that although I haven't flown this quad a lot, to me it's pretty intuitive to fly. I'm not really like taking a whole lot of time to get the feel for it, and as you can see, let's try and pick the speed up a little bit. It's really not that bad in terms of kind of flying in the tight stuff. Part of that's going to be the 3016s, so I prefer to fly on biblades, and so the 3016s are going to have a little bit more grip. They're a little lower pitched than like the 3018s or the Emax Avans, Avia, always mess that up. But, so because of that, the quad is definitely going to be a little bit easier to handle. And I think, though, most people are probably going to fly it with some type of tri-blade setup because of the weight, but, maybe not. The tune, though, I'll put this up. I think it's pretty solid tune. And so I'll put up the, I'm just going to do the diff all first and kind of work on a preset. I need to get on, that's that wind kind of throwing me off there. Anyways, I need to get all my presets onto the release candidate of Betaflight. Where are we at? So 4 minutes 30. Still have some flight time here. Kind of getting some fog on my lens again, so. Anyways, fun little quad. It is not the quad that I would personally build up, but You know, different people have some different ideas in terms of what they like to fly, and I think this is a very viable one. So that's pretty good. Pretty good for a little camera maiden. Bring it in there. So call it 5 minutes. And I'll do a follow-up video with, we'll look at it on the bench. I'll show you the build. But so that's not too bad. So 5 minutes, 14 seconds. Pretty decent flying. Well, a couple crashes or crash. But look for the next video. I'll go over the board more, go over the black box, go over the frame, go over the motors. But this one I wanted to give you some flying. All right, till next time. Cheers.